Here are easy and simple tips and tricks that you need to know before you start Agric investment business. When to buy, how to buy, which market, what region, when to sell, how much to start with is going to be answered in all of this. So first and foremost, you need to know that Agric investment is very easy, it's not difficult, and it is passive income. It is not a salary, it's not like something you put your money and you expect monthly income. It is passive. You deposit your money, you invest your money. When it's time, you sell your products and get your money. It's as simple as that. So we are going to be sharing with you all the great investment opportunities available in Agric investments in 2022/2023 because some of the opportunities have passed. So I'm going to start telling you mine. You guys should stick around to the end because I'm going to be sharing with you the perfect time to buy each product and the perfect time to sell, regardless of the tides of the market. If you miss those periods, you're strictly on your own. I have done beans, I have done egusi, I have done corn, I have done locust beans, I will do pepper, I will do rice, I would also do potato, right? So I personally, I'm not preaching what I don't practice. I practice all of these things, including the ones that you guys do not know. I also do dry season farming. So if you don't know about that, is the convenience of farming when the rains are not coming down and you use irrigation and it has less weed, all those good stuff. In fact, it's much more rewarding, but that is for me, my personal consumption. I don't share with anyone. When do you start Agric business? When you need money, when you have money that you're not using somewhere. It is with the money that you're not using that you're supposed to use to invest. It's not money for your children's school fees, no money for your rent, not money that you need like in the next 2 months, because some of these products would last up to 6 months, 10 months before you can sell them. So if you know you don't need that money for the next 6 to 10 months, you can invest it. But if you need that money within that window, please do not invest it because you're going to lose. You're going to sell when it's not time and you definitely make a loss. Now, how do you start? You start by looking for honest and good people that can help you invest. That's how you start. Find information, look for honest people, follow the guidelines. It's up on the last video I made, so you guys can check it out. I'll be sharing with you some of the dates, right? The things I have done so far. I have created a platform where I invest for people because I do it myself. A lot of people just kept asking, oh, how? So I decided, since people want me to invest for them, when I'm buying my own, I buy with your own. You're going to pay for your storage, you're going to pay me for my services, okay? And then you're going to give me a percentage depending on the profit. So if you make like 15% profit, if you make like 150% profit, that's from that profit you're going to calculate my money from inside. If you don't make as much profit, the higher the profit, the higher my money. The lesser the profit, the lesser my money, so that everybody goes home happy. The name of the business is Kwafili Agric Investment, Kwafili Enterprises. It's already registered. It has its own with CAC and all the necessary people. It's registered and it's upgoing. We have done our first batch, which was in August. We bought egusi and egusi is already in storage. The next one is going to be in this month, which is October, it's going to be next month, which is October, and it's going to be all about your money. So if you have, even if it's 2 bags, we keep for 2 bags. Even if it's 1 bag, we keep for 1 bag. It depends on your pocket. So you can start with as little as 50,000 naira. There's no amount to start with, which brings me to the point of how much can you start with. This business, you don't need millions to start, but if you want to make much money, the much money you can afford to lose is the much money you should avoid if you invest. So investment number 1 is, do not invest money that you cannot lose. The money that if it goes, you are dead, please don't invest it. The money that if it doesn't come back complete the way you invested it, you are going to die, please don't invest it. And those kinds of things. So the money that you do not need for that specific period of time, if it's 10 months, 5 months, 6 months, 4 months, it depends on the crop, and then it will determine how much money you need and when to invest. Now let's start with the breakdown. Firstly, the first one that people buy is palm oil. I don't know anything about palm oil, so I cannot tell you whether it's good or not. I know somebody who is doing palm oil, but this is his first time, so I cannot tell you whether it's good or not. but according to them it's good. So palm oil starts in April, May. If you want to invest in palm oil, it starts in April, May, and it sells in November, right? Bitter cola sells in, you buy bitter cola in November, so get ready. If you're buying bitter cola, that's the time to buy. But if you're not buying bitter cola, then leave. November bitter cola, April, May palm oil, and it's sold in November. Then we have August and July for egusi. If you want to do egusi investment, August, July, but this year it moved into September because egusi was scarce, you guys. Egusi skyrocketed to 85,000 naira per bag. Some even bought it for 100,000, for 95,000 naira, but we're able to get it for 85, and egusi is already running out of the market. So as at now, we bought egusi for 85,000 naira, and we're going to sell egusi sometimes around March. Sometimes you can start selling in December, January, February, March till June. They sell egusi. So egusi is up. We also have for August and September, we have millet. People that want to store millet, this August and September is the best time to store millet, and then you will sell it in July, August the next year. Okay, so it's almost 12 months. So if you know that you cannot wait 12 months, don't invest in millet. Now for October and November, we have corn. Corn is bought October and November. That's the best time to buy corn, and you sell it in June to August the next year. For August, we also buy onions. So if you want to do August storage, onions is good for you, August. Then the highest month of the year, October and November, people also do rice. So if you want to store rice, you buy October. I don't know anything about rice. I don't know anything about millet. I don't know anything about onions. I don't know. But onions you can get from the north, I think from Kano or so. Millet you can get from Bauchi and maybe Kano as well. Bitter cola, I honestly do not know where you can get bitter cola. Palm oil, I guess Kogi. Some people do Kogi. Some people do Delta. Different people do different places. So I don't know where the highest you can get all those ones from. But the ones I know is egusi. Egusi you get it from Nasarawa State. Corn you can get from Kaduna, from Kano, from Adamawa, Taraba. You can get from Bauchi as well. But me, I buy my own from Nasarawa. They bring my own from Kaduna. I buy my corn from Nasarawa. They bring it to Kaduna. They bring it to Nasarawa from Kaduna. Excuse me. And then for rice, I don't know where you can buy rice. So, but Kano people should be able to sell rice. I do not know. I cannot say whether. I know that Kano has a big market for rice, but I'm not so sure. So you make your findings as well. Then November and December, that's when like the investors have gathered their money, they have gathered all their energy. So the things that go on that you buy and sell in November, you see ginger is from Kaduna, I know that one. Beans you can buy from Nasarawa. I buy my beans from here, Nasarawa. Some people buy from Adamawa, Taraba. Some people buy from Kano. But beans, I buy my beans here in the beans market. And then soya beans as well. Soya beans you can get in Bauchi, you can get in Nasarawa, you can get in Kaduna as well. Bambara nuts, I know Bambara nuts you can get from Kogi, you can get from Adamawa as well. I don't know other places where you can get Bambara nuts, to be honest. Sorghum, I don't know. Groundnuts, I also do not know. But here you can get in Nasarawa, and I don't know other places. I know Adamawa too, you can get Adamawa, Taraba. You can get groundnut as well. Yeah, sesame, Nasarawa, and that's the only place I know where you can get sesame. Yeah, maybe Jos, I don't know, but sesame definitely Nasarawa. Dry pepper from Katsina. Guess what? We are starting dry pepper. We are going to invest in dry pepper this year. Then all of these things are going to be sold between March to October next year. So I have explained that I do not know all of these things. The ones I can tell you about specifically is egusi. The one that my organization is doing, my company is doing, is egusi, corn, pepper, beans. Personally, for my own investment, I'm going to be doing potato and rice for the very first time, dry season farming. So I'm not collecting anybody, I'm not helping anybody to do that one. I'm just doing it for myself to see if it's good enough. Then maybe next year we can kick off with other people. We're going to be doing small quantity for now, 1 hectare at the very most, so that we can see the outcome and then tell people. I don't want to do what I'm not sure of, what I do not have enough knowledge about, so that I can tell you if it's good, if it's not good, and all of that. So that will be like I think this is all that you need to know about it. When to buy, how to buy. Please be very, I don't want to hear, oh Maria, you said Kiniko, I bought and they ran away with my money. I beg, I don't know. Just make sure that the number one rule is you trust the person. There are a lot of swindlers out there. Be very careful. There are people that will come and pose and tell you, oh, I'm honest, trust me, da 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 da. If you don't know them, please be very careful. There are trustworthy people on the internet as well. Our company tries as much as they can to be very transparent. Kofili Agric Investments always tries to, tell people, keep you in the know, tell you this is when to buy, this is what to buy. We have a group you can join in. It is your choice to buy or not. When you want to buy, we create a group specifically for each group. So there will be group for egusi, for corn, for pepper, for beans. There will be specific group for that. So when it's time to buy, those people that are interested will move to that group. When they buy, the ones that are able to buy will remain in the group. The ones that are not able to buy, will remove them from the group, so that we know we are dealing directly with the people that have bought. We advise them on when to sell and all of that. And all these investments, I personally am going to be doing them. So if I'm telling you to buy egusi, it's not because I did not buy egusi. I have bought egusi too. So if you think that it's just your money, me too, I bought close to 10 bags of egusi, right? Because egusi is like 85,000 naira, so I bought close to 10 bags of egusi. So it's not only your egusi. If we are making loss, I am also going to be making loss. So I don't want to do this with the idea of not being involved, right? I want to be there, so that whatever is happening to anybody is happening to me first, right? I would give you what is best for me. It's up to you to choose or not to choose. But I personally am investing. My parents also are investing. Some of my family members, my friends are also investing. So I personally think honesty is the best policy. Just be very careful with people. I don't know contact of where you can get most of these things, but I'm just telling you based on the information I know. These are the times to buy, these are the seasons to sell, and all that good stuff. I'm going to be doing other forms of agric investments aside storage. We're going to be doing plantation. We're going to be doing different plantations. My mother currently has a small guava plantation that is passive income. She has been making money from it for a bit, so we're going to do that. I just made a very passive video about it last year, but this year I'm going to try to get my mom to talk and all the challenges she has gone through and how to start a plantation, especially as regards guava. She has a guava plantation, white guava. There are people who have palm oil plantations, people who have mango fruit. She has fruit plantation. There are people that have plantain. She's recently starting a plantain plantation. Wow. She recently starting a plantain plantation as well. So all of these things are things that I have personally tried, and I'm going to show you. We're also going to touch light on livestock farming as well, and the dry season farming. I would definitely take you guys along, because I'll be traveling there. I'll be seeing my farm. I'll be showing you guys. I'm giving updates, so that you are not following a blind leader. You are following a leader that has sight, and I'm doing what I am preaching. I hope this video is helpful enough. Please, if you have questions, send me a WhatsApp message. Do not call. Send me a WhatsApp message on 09016015023. It's the same business line for my Kayan Mata. So when you see Kayan Mata, please patronize. Go through the Kayan Mata products. They're just natural health, sex enhancement products that can help you enjoy your sexual life. I am an entrepreneur, and I like two-way business, right? We do the two. Anyone that pay, we thank God. I hope that you're open, because we need to make this money. Honestly, they say money stop nonsense. If you know what money can stop, you would not be lavishing your money anyhow. I'll see you guys in my next video.